One thing I'm really, like if somebody's starting in 3D, there's so many avenues, there's so many directions that they can go. Let's say somebody wants to get a job in the game industry, whatever that is, a first job. They just want to get employed and then maybe one day get a job at a big studio. And they've got the basics, they know the basics of 3D. And they want to get a job within 1 year.
Yeah.
What would their training regime look like?
It's really hard to say because it really depends on the job they're aiming for. Okay. I don't know, let's say like, I'm gonna take my example, like let's say an environment artist. I think they need to know exactly what are the softwares used, you know, like what do I need to learn? Okay, I need to learn ZBrush, I need to learn Max or Maya. It doesn't really matter if it's Max or Maya.
Or Blender, no, sorry. Okay, sure.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, as long as you can have something that looks good at the end, that's only the only thing that matters at the end, is the end result, it's the output. So they need to learn, basics of 3D software. Sculpting program, I would say like ZBrush or Notebooks, but I'm just gonna say ZBrush now.
Of course, yeah. It's the industry standard.
Obviously, how to bake, like the process, you know, they have to make maybe an environment where they can learn. I would say 1 or 2 environments, like maybe the first one won't be as good as the second one, but it's gonna get there, you know, they're gonna learn the process on the first one.
What sort of environment? What's an example? Like a forest or?
Again, it depends on what they're aiming for. If they want to work on a realistic game, they have to make realistic stuff. If they're aiming for a stylized company, make sure you have stylized work. That's something that blows my mind sometimes. Because I was actually part of the recruiters on one of my previous jobs, and we had like something a bit stylized in the game. The game was kind of stylized, and some applicants would have just like realistic stuff or military stuff, or you can't do that. Like if you apply on a specific job, you have to know where you're applying, because if you are like a vehicle artist and you are applying for World of Warcraft, you know that's not going to work. There's no point doing that, and people do that. People do that sometimes.